Okay, guys, so today for the collective reading, the first card that came up was the Five of Wands in reverse. So confrontation in reverse, we've seen a lot of confrontation in the collective. And it seems like there is an end of conflict, compromise. There's like a reaching agreements type of thing coming on. And then there is the sun energy. So there is something positive trying to come through. It may be hard to see what that is exactly with the Three of Wands in reverse. There's just like too much inconsistency, disappointment, lack of planning, cheating, loss, and theft. People are having a hard time seeing the sun within, seeing the positive results for current struggles within this confrontation, even if there's an end of conflict and compromise. There is hope that there's a good leadership on the horizon, whether that's within ourselves or outside of ourselves. Like there's bold, quick, generous, passionate, strong, paternalistic, proud, usually like unexpected inheritance. So there is a strong leadership energy coming through the collective, and I see that as more so like coming within each of us and somewhat in the masculine. Like there's a lot of masculines within the collective that are starting to feel like they need to step up and kind of say how they feel about the confrontation that is going on and occurring. So when it comes to like going your own way, there's excessive shyness. There's feeling like you're not allowed to make decisions. There's a fear of moving forward, expecting problems to be solved out of nowhere. So some people aren't taking enough action for themselves, in helping the collective or helping themselves. So there is like, you don't want to get too over focused on what is going on in the collective, though that is really important at this time as well. But you want to have a good balance between both. You want to be active in what it is you're passionate about within the collective and active about what it is you're passionate about within your own life as well. You want to make sure you're having that good balance so you're able to help the collective in a way that is productive. So long as you're able to help yourself in a way that is productive, you're going to be able to help the collective in a way that is productive. So then we do see this Queen of Pentacles that also is in reverse. So there's like some negligence, some mistrust, some excessively afraid of failure, spend too much time on material things, forgetful. So there's this sense of like kind of feeling a little bit lost, a little off your footing. You feel like a little bit of lack of abundance, or you don't know how to use that abundance, or you're just feeling like you don't really know how to go about what is happening for you and in your own life and the collective in a way that makes sense to you. And the Pentacles is very physical, so it's like you're feeling a little disoriented, which makes sense with what is going on. But we do have that leadership, so that is helping us a little bit on this time. And then we have the World in reverse. So yes, there's obstacles, there's stagnation, there's need to work very hard to achieve success. And I feel that very strongly for the collective, that we have a very strong need for us to work really hard to achieve success. And I do see that is going to happen for probably about the next like 10 years or so, maybe less than that, maybe like 8, 6, like there's a need for us to work together. One card that came up yesterday was the Two of Swords. So there's like this inability to, so we're in this like duality state, and we're having a hard time seeing this like third perspective, which makes sense because there's a lot of people that need to be heard and need to be seen, and we need this bold, quick leadership. We need this ability. We need someone that can help us bring this sun energy through, which I see is shining in our hearts more, but it's having a hard time with all this inconsistency and all this disappointment. We're having a hard time seeing that come through. But we did end with optimism. So we did end with Page of Wands. And I'm seeing this young and bright, enthusiastic, daring, a messenger or barrier of good news. And I'm seeing that this starts within each of us. I'm seeing that this huge collective movement of this fixing what is happening in the world and within our collective starts with each of us. That's how the sun shines through. So that's the big thing here, is trying to stay optimistic and trying to keep this balance between working on ourselves and making sure we're stable. And then when we do that, we're able to help and work with the collective and making sure the collective is stable and help others. So we need to have a balance with making sure that we're okay so we can help others outside of us be okay. And then we end on this very positive card, the Page of Wands. So there is some optimism for the collective and for ourselves. And we do see some leadership on the horizon as well. Okay, bye guys.